I'm Doug Doyle with the art of the story. Tony Award-winning actor, master clown, and dancer Bill Irwin is bringing his one-man show on Beckett to Two River Theater in Red Bank December 7th through the 10th. Irwin is one of the titans of the stage, and he'll be dancing to the beautiful and complex words of the legendary Irish novelist Samuel Beckett.
Maybe a good starting point, Doug, is to say, why Samuel Beckett? Why should anyone invest an evening, or me, years of my life, in Samuel Beckett's work? And one answer is that he won't go away. He will not leave my brain. When I read his writing, it tends to stay with me. It's easier to memorize than other text I've encountered as an actor. And he's more and more central in our culture now.
When were you first exposed to Samuel Beckett's writing?
It's such a good question. First thing I ever read of his is a little play, Act Without Words. And I just happened upon it in an anthology when I was a freshman at UCLA. However, I had just come the previous year. I'd been an exchange student in Northern Ireland. My Irishness, for its better and worseness, was much in my psyche as I started my university years. I went to a lot of different colleges and universities. That's the way we did it in the 60s. I read this little play, Act Without Words, stayed with me, especially his use, the way he used language in what we would call stage directions now, the way he described what an actor ought to do, because the actor has, in this little short play, there is no dialogue. Interesting, Doug, it is not my favorite play now. I don't think it's one of the strongest of Mr. Beckett's pieces of writing, but it's the first thing that ever came across my radar, and I have never forgotten it, especially the way he describes movement.
Speaking of movement, it's something that you do so eloquently on stage as a dancer. And in this, you are taking us to maybe a different inside look at the words and the meanings of Samuel Beckett's plays through dance and through movement. That's a real talent to be able to do that, but it's something that you enjoy.
I do enjoy it. One of the questions I pose early in the evening is Samuel Beckett's writing natural clown territory? And then I say to the audience, I have my predilections, but together we're going to see what we're going to see here, because that's one of the things I love to explore, and is different every night, is where do these things intersect? This man who's known by many people as sort of an austere user of words, and by many other people as, he was a clown devotee. He loved baggy pants comedy. Grew up, the four Becketts went often to the Variety Theater.
You can see my entire interview with Bill Irwin on the WBGO Facebook page. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.